How's it going, everybody? It's Scott here. So I realized I forgot to record an intro for this video, but just a quick disclaimer, this isn't a full review of the Thrustmaster Hotas One for Xbox. It's more of a beginner's perspective as I try to step up my flight sim experience with some proper controls. So with that out the way, let's jump straight into the unboxing and see what's inside.
Oh, look at that, a box within a box. No images on this box. Okay. Here we go. Here's the true box. This is the Thrustmaster Flight Hotas One. This is only the joystick and throttle. I did not get the pedals. Let's see, let me get this out. So this is designed for Xbox, it's PC as well. The reason I got it for the Xbox is because I'm currently playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the Xbox. I'm beginning to build out my computer, so until that's done, I just wanted to try this before I start exploring any other controls. But yeah, let's get this opened and see what we're dealing with. So you've got a bunch of instructions here, game mapping, suggested mapping, pretty good. Some leaflets, warranty card, all that good stuff. Oh, and there it is. So the box felt kind of light, but once you get them in your hand, it's actually quite heavy. It feels as if there's definitely some... What is going on here? I hope that's just a bit of the polystyrene. Hopefully that's not a corroded cable. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully that's just the polystyrene rubbing off. There's a few marks in there. Hopefully that's all it is. Anyway, so we'll take this out. Plastic's removed, so here's your USB cable. They are pre-joined already. Is there any way to disconnect them? Doesn't look like it. So the cables, they are hardwired, it seems. But these do go together. Somehow. Oh, it looks as if I need to screw them in, is it? Oh yeah, so it comes with an Allen wrench, an Allen key. We have that. That just goes together like that. And we'll just tighten these up. Okay, first impressions. Quality seems good. Oh, I like the throttle. It's got a 50% click. That's very nice. It's very smooth. Yeah, all the buttons. For $100, $99, it definitely feels very sturdy. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. It does come with mounting points. You can see here it's probably 1/4 inch thread. You've got 2 on each. You've got an adjustment for the joystick, the resistance. Cool, so I think let's get this installed and see how it actually flies.
Okay, so this is how I have it set up at the moment. I have them split. I didn't actually realize that the cable that connects the two together was actually looped around that little block. So yeah, there is a bit more length in the cable. I have my keyboard in the middle, just for some shortcuts. I have my mouse to control the interior of the cockpit. And then I have my controller to do my walk around, etc., look around, and all that kind of stuff. Now the 1/4 inch mounting screws here, this is a completely temporary setup that I have here. I am waiting for a new desk to come. This partition will be out of the way, so I will have full access to the screen. Once I have the desk sort of set up, I think what I'll do is I'll have some drawers that will come out, and these will literally just plonk on top and I'll screw them in. Because what I have noticed is, whilst it is nice and smooth, when you come down, you can kind of see that it is moving just a little bit there. It's not the end of the world. I mean, for a temporary solution, this is an okay setup. So I have 2024 loading up there now. So let's jump on in and see how these handle. Okay, so let's get into this. So here we are at Owen Roberts International Airport in Grand Cayman. There we go. First mistake, don't use the mouse. That's why I use the keyboard, because the mouse still doesn't work on Xbox. It's still a bit jittery. Xbox just can't handle this game at all. But anyway, at least we're able to fly somewhat. Take the chocks off and do our pre-flight inspection. Get all these removed. I think that's about it for here. It's a lovely looking plane. This is actually a very easy plane to fly. We'll get on up. Cool, so let's zoom out. So I still use the controller just to kind of move around. Because obviously, as you see, when you move the mouse, freak out. So let's reset, zoom out. Cool, so I have mapped a few buttons already. The mappings that were on the box, there's two. There's a recommended and there's what it's actually mapped for. I actually think it's mapped for 2020 rather than 2024 because they weren't the same. So I've changed a few bits and pieces, so I'm just going to do an auto startup and just hit next. I like that, it's a nice little button starter. So we'll let everything just warm up quickly. If I can go to exterior view, everything's nice and smooth as you want it to be. I have the flaps set to buttons B3 and B4. Alright, so we're going to make a quick flight all the way across to Cayman Brac. Be quick enough. I'm not really going to stick to the flight path that much. I'm just going to depart out from the east. It's the way it normally is. Here it's telling me to depart from the west, and if I can reset, depart from the west, loop around. I'm just not going to bother with that. Normally planes here depart from the east, so that's what we shall do. Perfect. So I have my parking brake set to B. That's disengaged. And we'll just gently lift up on the throttle, get a bit of thrust going. The rudder it's a game changer using it on the joystick, I have to say. On the controller it was the triggers, which was a bit difficult at times. I mean, I've been used to flying with the controller ever since 2020, just haven't made the investment yet for controls, so this is a very good test. So brake is set to B2 here. It works pretty well. There is a trigger at the back of the joystick here, which I might remap it to because it's a full trigger, so you have a bit of resistance when you brake instead of just a button click. So actually, you know what, we're not going to go the whole way. There's no need to. I'm just going to take a break. So flaps, one button click, and then we'll just go 50%, it locks into place, which is very nice. And then we will full throttle, very nice and smooth. And again, the rudder is it's really nice control on the rudders. I don't have pedals. I will probably invest in pedals at some point in time. When I actually ordered this, they didn't have the pedals in stock. We're gently pulling back. And we're airborne. Landing gear is set to Y. I do like how I have everything laid out here. It is very easy to look around and do what I need to do. Also having the Logi 2-in-1 keyboard. I have my mouse so I can set autopilot. It clicks and we'll level the plane. So that means I'm free to use this mouse if need be. We'll set our altitude. We'll just go 10,000, sure, why not? There we go. I'll do vertical speed and we'll do 1500. Actually, I think this is 1600, so that's what we'll set it to.
And we'll set our heading 80 and turn that on. So that's basically it for now. I mean, it's very easy to control, especially having all the peripherals in front of me like this. Flaps. Trim is on the back here as well. You can trim up and down, which is very good. I haven't really messed with anything else. I know this is, yeah, your view. You can look left and look right. It's nice. I like to zoom out. I've got a full view of everything we need. Cool, so this is pretty much an autopilot now the entire way, but where this really comes in clutch is with landing as well. So fast forward the flight and we shall come in for a landing and see how we get on. Alright, we're pretty much lined up with the runway, so I will turn autopilot off and we'll bring the rest in ourselves. See, at full control, rudders, there we go. This is such a smooth plane to fly. And flaps, need to lose a bit of altitude quickly. We're just going to go for a little dive. We're going to come in a little hot, which is fine.
Sink rate.
Yes, that's fine.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Sink just a little bit lower. Just reduce speed. Landing gear. Do you know, I actually nearly almost forgot about the landing gear. Touchdown. Brakes it is. Brake, 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 brake. Claps all the way up. And that's it. Straight to the fuel box. We'll just brake. Come to full stop and parking brake on, which is great. Turn the engine off. And we'll just knock everything off here. These are off. Well, just like that. I mean, for $99, you cannot go wrong with this, especially as this is my first set of peripherals. Yeah, I definitely recommend this. You can't go wrong, and especially for the Xbox, someone that just wants to mess around and just fly here to there. This is absolutely perfect. Cool. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. If you did enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.